Done it again.
My word, Volvar.
It's happened yesterday.
It is true.
It is true.
Is it now?
Yes.
Volwark, you have the power. Who would you like to assign the responsibility of the recap to?
Can't pick Rosie, can I?
If you pick Rozzy, we will have to wait for
Damn.
Rozzy. Normally I do force you people to pick from those amongst us, but you have Rozzy's real life phone number and could just continuously call
I
until...
don't think I do.
Love that real life friends.
Damn.
Do you not? You don't have a phone number? Don't y'all like actually hang out, IRL?
Yeah, but it's all through Discord.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
The power of the internet.
But just like yesterday, I will choose Josh.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Please, Cherie, what happened last time?
Well, after dealing adequately with the wizard, we had to make sure to bring evidence and proof of his existence. So not only did we carve his face off for extra gumption, proof of something was there. We had gone through his various notes of the ritual that he had just cast, which had caused some significant damage as far as we could tell. There was also a disturbance to the balance of magic. After making sure to collect every single piece that we could, check the wizard over and make sure that there was extra notes or anything on the wall that we could take, left the fine mountainside labyrinth that was now slowly disheveling without the necromantic energies or wizard's capabilities to maintain it. Should have put some pillows in there or something. We were leaving abruptly, and in this situation, after reuniting with Hansiver as well as a few others, we had come across the centaurs that had tried to be fairly rude, but we were able to reasonably deduct conduct between us, and there was not any attrition or war or anyone having to die, especially at the factor of the wizard being friendly, slain with that situation. And with proof of that, and no ill will towards the centaurs, knowing full well of who they were, and that their respective space should be theirs, and we were not the ones casting the foul magic. And even explaining that to them that our ship was assaulted by various ghosts because of whatever the spell was. Was that the situation? We finally returned to the ship comfortably, and being able to sit down for a brief moment was immediately assaulted by various invisible specters. Many people had assumed it was the wizardly face we took along with us, but especially with Astute Arcana and study, we were able to disprove that entirely. And seems to have been collectively some strange spirit that might be a remnant or other things. But nonetheless, we had dealt with the invisible creatures, made our home safe once more, and went back out on the open sea, proceeding further to Nabani as, we need to confirm what our deeds have been done that day, and also to have somewhat of a better rest now that we have some information to effectively go upon and our next destination of Dragon Towers.
So that part with the centaurs reminded me of that part from Avatar when he stole his Appa. We saw Appa.
Pretty much. The
Did y'all...
Huh?
Forgive me if you did mention it, but you were also attacked by invisible ghosties, poltergeists.
Did check that
Oh,
out.
he mentioned that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They broke our fucking ballista.
Uh-huh.
Fucking bullshit.
It was fast.
Son of a gun.
Gosh dang it.
Can't have anything nice in this fucking world. Invisible cunts just fucking tearing shit up.
Yeah, shit in his house.
And I believe there's one final note that both Kill and Volwark did not have very good nights of sleep
Oh yeah.
last night. I believe we left off with Volwark heading down below decks to get some rest.
Yes, I
Kill.
was going to short rest 10 times in a row in second wind.
Yes, so we ended like mid-morning after that fight ish. And I'm gonna say, since we're picking back up at noon the same day, you'll have had 2 hours to do that, so you can so you can second wind / roll hit dice twice.
I actually don't have a lot of hit dice. I'm not going to use those.
Fair.
Just a second. Plus GM. 32.
Total of 32 hit points. Very good. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you can't yawn behind me while I'm right about to talk. That's crazy. You incepted me.
He's been slain by the sleep monster.
It was an interception.
32 healing. You feel a little bit better. Are you still going to be laying down as the height of the noonday sun rises over your ship, Volwork? Alright.
Till I
Chilling
feel
below
all the way better.
Okay. Panazer will lay across from you, recovering from her own head injury as well. As
yes.
the 4 of you and your ever-present captain are on deck. What are you guys up to? It's been 2 hours since Volwork went below deck. You guys have mostly just been talking and existing on the top deck. What's happened?
I'm just like meditating with the ones in my head. You know, just hanging out. Just on the top, next to the ballista, just crisscross, eyes closed.
I'm going to assess the damage to the ballista and see if we can't fix that.
Also, yeah, that is true. Can I use... what the fuck was it again? Can I use mending on the ballista?
No, it's not like the skein is just snapped. The part where it's attached to your ship is what's broken.
Oh shit.
It's not like safe to use because of that. Its mounting is not correct. It was twisted farther than it should be able to turn. So the wood itself is splintered and needs to be replaced. And while you have lumber on the ship, this is like a specialized machine.
Alright. Damn.
You would need an artificer or something. Somebody trained in...
I am not trained in the ways.
Carpentry? Alright. Oh,
I mean, yeah, you
Actually-
don't. A lot of carpenters don't get into the crossbow making business.
that's Siege Masters.
Yeah.
Now it's time to go and steal one of these rowboats and lay in it and work on my lyre skills.
Hell yeah.
Can I also work on my tool? My carpenter tool?
Sure. Is that part of the meditation or is that after?
That is... It's part of meditation. That's what it is. It's part of meditation.
Something to do with your hands while you're deep in thought.
Yeah.
You got fidget toys.
What was it again? I had to roll?
For the skill learning tracker, you need to roll... Oh, yes. You need to roll a straight strength check. Your DC for Carpenter's Tools is 20.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sheree, if you're practicing your lyre, I will take a straight charisma roll. Your DC is 19.
Yeah, boy.
While those two roll that, I'll resolve it afterwards. Zashi, what are you up to? Girly Pop?
I think I will also work on my thing.
Jeez, we're both not doing too good.
Not
doing too hot.
Oh yeah, water vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
What do I roll for that?
You're at a DC 11, so you're going to roll a straight D20. Alright, today none of you are going to advance. You are rattled by the ravaging of the spirits and the tales that Volwark and I keep wanting to say Chris that Volwark and Kill have shared with you. The dreams and nightmares, the messages that they received. They loom large in your mind. As each of you sets about on your pursuits, Zashi heading to the cabin, probably to train on the water, or up by the captain to train on water vehicles. Shuri practicing, Kill focusing down, Bulwark laying his head. It's another 2 hours before Amarius speaks up, pointing off the side of the deck. He has a very high passive perception. Towards a column of what appears to be seagulls and other assorted seabirds. They're swirling over something that at this distance is little more than a sort of dark smudge on the horizon. It's low. It might be debris from a crashed ship, or perhaps an island, or a dead whale. All kinds of things. He'll point out the swirling seagulls.
Anyone feel like a detour?
You know how much perfume you can make with that dead whale?
All the soap you could ask for.
Even the
And
blubber
great.
might be able to tote it back.
Got another dead whale oil.
Oh,
Buzzy!
Nice picture. Nice upgrade.
Oh, shame.
Hey.
Ew.
We were moments from killing you.
yeah,
Good
we
you
were
showed
gonna
up.
throw you overboard with your pillow.
You were just
No,
just
not my
playing at the
pillow.
thing.
Not worried about being thrown overboard. But the wet pillow, the worst. The worst crime.
I don't need to
Not
breathe.
worse than wet socks.
I know.
To catch you up, the party has been training their tools. Volwork is resting below. You can get 2 more short rests in Volwork at this point as it gets into early afternoon. And Amaris, you just spotted a tall column of seagulls circling around and above something that is just over the horizon, about 10 miles out of your way.
At this point, Volwalk feels well enough to get involved if something's happening.
My vote is go for it. Anyone else? Anyone feeling zealous? A little need of distraction, maybe?
What is this
Oh
about?
yeah.
I'm still meditating by the ballista. But I'm go for anything.
What?
Deke, if you could bring us in that direction.
Yeah, turning the wheel. He will direct you all to adjust the sheets and spars as he gives the great wheel a heave and a turn. You can hear the cargo shift below deck as you cut through the waves. A bit farther off from shore towards the more eastern parts of the shipping lane. Still within it, to be sure, but on the fringes. You guys have... let's see. 2 divided by 24 is that. So you have about 3 hours, you think, judging by the distance, until you get there.
I'm gonna go back to my nap.
It's nap time.
You do not have any car batteries at this moment. I will say, Amarius, all of the car batteries that exist in this world are already at the bottom of the ocean. If that mollifies you at all. Okay.
With the sporks and
I
plastic
can't
straws
guarantee that all of the sporks in the world are
and the
are in
plastic
the ocean.
straws.
But this world does have sporks.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
yeah.
sporks are canon. They were invented by the Principality.
Ooh, the spork lore.
They didn't want to offend people who liked forks or spoons more.
It's just like, you know what? Let's just make both.
A sport conquest. No one ever talks about the spiff.
Or the the sporkife.
Or the fifth.
The fifth.
I've got crazy cutlery.
Fifth.
A
Yo, pass
fifth.
me the fifth.
Pass me a fifth. Passes you a bowl
Cutlery of like a
instead.
court jester.
Excuse me, can you pass me a fifth?
And then the spiff. I'm quite thirsty, but I need to cut through it. This is some Alice in Wonderland shit right now.
Y'all continue at it. I have to go get my food real quick. It's downstairs.
Yeah.
Quick, what other crazy cutlery can we come up with?
A coupe. Very long cup.
What if we
So are
made
we
one
to
side a
go
fork and
on-
then the other one
on-
with a spoon? Double-sided silverware.
You can drink with your friends all at the same time.
It's true. Instead of a Y pipe, it's a Y shot. So that way it splits between you and your friend. Somebody would buy it. Fuck's sake.
That already probably exists.
I'm pretty sure it does. Like, shared drink cups kind of shit. If it
Yeah.
doesn't, I need to pet.
Backwash and all.
Share a backwash with your friends.
God.
Was that your dentures? What the fuck?
The fuck is what have we been eating? Why is there corn in here?
Two-eyed frog snake.
Frog tent.
What do you think they have for insults of water elemental?
I'd say you put salt in a what?
How do you insult a water elemental? Do you just call them like aqueous cloud?
You call them Dasani.
Damn.
That's why you taste like Dasani. You fuck. And then they melt.
Hole in the spring was always better. Oh!
Just open a bottle of water in front of them, drink it in front of them, and then throw the bottle in the ocean.
No, close the cap and then throw the bottle in.
And then throw the bottle in the ocean. Yeah, you gotta
And
close the
never
cap.
be with his brethren again.
Dilute the water.
That would be an evil, fucked up thing to do. Put a water elemental in a bottle and then throw it out to sea.
Like on some Finding Nemo shit, you put them in a bag that is very thin, that you can feel the water on the outside, but thick enough to where you cannot break it.
Can't escape ever. Just drifting away.
A return. Apologies.
He's back.
Hungry, hungry boy.
Mm.
Please tell me you eating with a spife.
He's eating with his wife.
Sorry, bro. Just got a fork.
Damn, he's got a fifth.
He's got a five. He's got a fifth.
A five. A fifth five. Oh.
If I full fun. 3 hours to fill. 3 makes a delicious meal.
It's true. Hey, I mean, it's been a couple hours. Like, it's lunchtime.
Hell yeah.
And for some reason, our god is eating it right now, as we
Right.
can hear it.
Delicious dinner. For God.
You made sesame chicken and pork fried rice?
Dude, oh, I would if I could right now.
Damn.
It's so good.
You can't eat chicken ever again.
I can eat chicken. It's a mountain.
Oh.
I was gonna say, you can't eat chicken. What?
I can't eat garlic.
Josh is now allergic to all happiness.
I'm partially gluten intolerant, not fully, but I can't. I also can't have egg yolks, but that's a level 3. And then I literally can't have garlic.
What the fuck?
It's the worst. It's the worst curse ever.
Is this?
The Italian in me is crying.
Dude, right? I live in a mostly Italian neighborhood, and there's so many fucking pasta eateries here. Oh. So
So,
much
like,
Italian
what
pizza.
happens if you eat it? You just kind of like implode on the inside?
If I keep
goes
eating it,
crack?
eventually I'll get like IBS and fucking destroyed internals. Horrible shit like that.
Jesus. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of that and, constantly farting, I would kind of like to not do that.
You right before you hit the bathroom.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
As he looks at the toilet. That's fucking crazy though.
Yeah, it's miserable.
There's a
Sorry,
reason
I'm
making
sorry
a
about that.
delicious garlic-free meal.
No. Garlic for her. This is fantasy. I can live vicariously.
Okay. People on deck then. Kill, you're continuing to meditate? This
Yeah.
is happening? Alright.
I'm meditating.
Amarius, are you keeping watch? Would you like to make any kind of check for me to see better as you draw closer?
Sure.
Captain, looking from the deck? So you want to climb up into the crow's nest or anything?
Climb up in there.
With an 18, you can make out that the reason this column is so big is that it's spread over a somewhat wide area. There's like a debris field that you can see spread out. It's hard to pick out any large pieces as it's very flat. There aren't large chunks of the ship. You can't spy the front, the fore or aft of the deck anywhere, nor any of the sails poking up out of the water. Is there anything you're looking for specifically?
No, just keeping an eye out. Make sure we don't crash into anything. Call out to our dear captain if we are going to crash.
No, you guys are in the open ocean and heading ever deeper as the minutes tick by. You're about halfway there as you discern this like debris field. And you can see that there are certain spots where the seagulls keep focusing and heading down to something that they're at least trying to feed on. Sucky mother.
Oh,
Oh. about to
Sounds
start
like
singing.
Sounds like he either spilt or broke something.
He went full MJ. He says, "Sucky man."
That was hysterical.
What happened?
I would your Michael Jackson joke.
Oh my bad. Wipes his back. He really turned into MJ real quick.
My brain went to imagining him like hanging Saki out the window.
Look, he can fly. Look.
Whee!
Whee! Ah!
My child!
Look at him. Look at him. He can fly. He can fly. Look. Oh my god. I can't fly. Just the sounds of the ocean.
Rocking and creaking, eating fish, having a delicious day.
Having a grand, good, golly gosh, good old grand good time.
The day is bright and the wind is behind you as you guys make your way there. It's about 5 o'clock, early evening setting, as the sun is now no longer high in the sky above you, as it drifts down towards the edge of the horizon.
It's bright.
As you get closer and closer, you can see this is definitely the debris field of a ship. You can make out the smashed pieces of several different things, baseboards, whole decks, lifeboats, and even personal items are scattered throughout this wide space. You can make out, as you're drawing closer, what appears to be a figure being pecked at by several birds, but as you get a bit closer, you can see that it is only the upper torso of a person. They are missing everything below the waist, still hanging onto a just barely larger than them piece of driftwood with their dead hands.
He did as hell.
There are no chunks larger than, I would say, 15 feet in any dimension.
Wouldn't hurt him fishing around.
What do you think happened here?
Could be hydras. Run into them before around this area.
Oh god. Not the Hydra. Do you think it's the Hydra that we left?
If it is, we might be satisfied with an entire ship of people.
Maybe he thought it was us.
This is true. I'm not sure how smart they are.
Be pretty smart if he still remembered he had a grudge against us.
Let's see if we can't find anything. Sure, we the rowboats down and poke around. Grab some of the bilge hooks.
Let's go fishing.
Let's
All right.
go gambling.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Okay, are you guys getting in the water? Or is anyone getting in the water? Are you getting the 2 lifeboats out? Are you getting one of the 2 lifeboats out?
I should probably get in the water since I have that cloak. So I unmeditate.
I have to go swimming.
Yeah, you don't.
You look at me and I'm like meditating, like Jiren, and then I'm just like, alright, it's time.
My
My feet in the ground. Like, alright, let's go for a swim.
I mean, if you feel safe with them. Well, let's take the boat.
Can I like look in the water to see if it's safe?
Sure, give me a perception check.
You see. That's the drink. It's deadly.
I mean, it's low. It's evening, so the sun is kind of at an angle where it's making the water fairly reflective. It's hard to see into it.
I'm not at the right angle for this shit.
That delicious nightmare food.
Yeah,
I will say the ocean is a beautiful, reflective green and blue.
Yeah, you
That
fucked up
tasty
there.
tea.
You said beautiful. You mean terrifying.
I wonder if the other half is still floating below. No, probably not.
Yeah,
Anyway,
where is the other half? It's just
To be clear, there isn't half a ship here. There is about 100-foot circle of detritus that you're on the edge of.
There's a
And
whole
there
ship
are-
in a million pieces.
Yeah, there are no chunks bigger than about 15 feet in any dimension.
I
You
was
don't
more-
see any sign of the sails.
I was more talking about the dude, the dead dude with half his body gone.
Oh yeah, he's Titanicing.
Yeah, but like not in the way that.
Oh, you mean the other half of him? Sorry,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
apologies. I
Other half-
misunderstood.
The other half of him has let go.
The other half of the man, yes.
Yeah, and then the one that's up top got found. So he's kind of like half and half it. You know, he's
like the coffee
he's
cream.
both characters. Yeah, like the coffee cream. Yeah, that exists. Just like the creamer. See, now I'm having second thoughts about this swimming thing. I want to see if something pops out first. I think it'll be more comfortable if something pops out.
Okay. Are you guys gonna try and fish this
Hey.
guy up as a first?
But not some big, alright? Because I just got Megalodon flashbacks. Don't do that again, alright?
Don't worry, it's coming.
Oh no.
You got thalassophobia? Good. We'll
Oh.
use that.
I was like the first thing that we've done too. Is just like, oh here, welcome to the party. Also sharks. I'm like, no, no.
But yeah, start fishing up, grab that body.
You throw your ropes to him. It takes a few minutes, but you're eventually able to secure a rope around the torso and one of the limbs and start dragging this guy up onto the deck.
No bilge hooks right now? Goddamn.
I mean, you guys don't. Who bought a bilge hook?
Well, it's usually to pull the crates out from the floor, but yeah.
I can't even spell that.
Okay. Yeah, the corpse is not yet bloated, but it does appear incredibly waterlogged and drained of most, if not all, of the blood. Pale and lifeless, the fingernails are still dug deeply, or were still dug deeply into the wood until you pulled him off.
Good.
They are ripped off.
Are you telling me that there's swimming vampires in the fucking water?
Possibly.
No, I'm saying he's been dead long enough that his blood has drained out of the part of him that was out of the water.
Okay.
Or they're underwater vampires, and it's a
Yeah,
myth.
that's not how I want to interpret it. So
I like the leap, though. I'll write that down for later.
Underwater vampires.
You
Only
know
I
the
had a
No.
vampire-based campaign.
Man,
You know
that's
the
nuts, right?
It's just like freeze-dried garlic.
Definitely don't have a beach ball grung that swims.
What he eating?
What he eating?
That dog doing.
What he done?
What are y'all doing?
I mean,
Quiet in here.
fishing people up. Just grabbing what I can.
This is the only person that you see at the moment. As you guys
I'm-
continue to
I'm watching in case something fucked up happens,
Alright,
as
I'm
it
going
tends
for
to.
I'm getting the
I
fucking
sure, for
lap
sure.
boat as everyone stares ominously into the water.
I'm just waiting for actual fuck shit to happen.
You gotta make
Does
it happen.
there look to be anything valuable right off a look?
Feel free to give me a perception to see valuables floating in the water. Though it's hard to see into the water, the reflective nature of the water makes the valuables jump out.
Valve.
You glance at this guy and realize that he does still seem to have his belongings on him. He still has a bulging sack at his belt. As you look out across, you can see that there are a few wardrobes, something that looks like a chest, and a few other barrels and crates that could be salvaged.
He still has a belt, even if he has half a body. There's a
He
gay
was
half
really
a
into
belt.
high-waisted pants, apparently.
Ah, he's got them Urkels.
Hmm.
You look down, this guy, he's wearing a name tag. It says Urkel.
It's like, ah, shit.
Now he's wearing little short shorts.
Fucking well, his
I think it's a skirt at this point,
The
technically.
most stylish pair of shorts
Hmm.
ever graced this time period.
He killed the last gender fluid person.
Oh no!
Well, they definitely turned into gender fluid.
Yeah. Fluid.
Ah,
Arg, arg, arg.
what the fuck is happening right now? You, with Zeke's help, managed to lower one of the lifeboats into the water. You start climbing down the ship into it yourself, Shuri.
Yes. If I die, at least I went out like a champion looking for shit.
Don't be silly, you're not going to die.
There's no, you're not dying.
Dibs on her stuff.
Wait.
You gotta get in the water to get it, big boy.
Shit,
What
she
does she,
took her
what
stuff
does she
over
mean
there.
by this? Guys,
She's leaving us!
Starts paddling away. Ah! Is never seen again. New character rolls up.
What the fuck?
But yes, I will search the wreckage. Yeah, fucking poking around. Fucking seeing if there's any crates, barrels, something sifting through the rubble.
Alright, as you begin to putter around, feel free to give me an investigation check. With a 16, you prioritize the more expensive looking options. Heading for the chest first, followed up by a few wardrobes. You fish the chest out, and as you pick it up, it jangles as if filled with a bunch of coins that tipped over. You seem to have discovered the ship's strongbox.
Fuck yeah.
As you head over, there are like a trio of crates with a wardrobe around them. As you make your way over to them, I assume you're just pulling out all the drawers. If it's a crate, you're gonna try and pull it out and crack it open, or
I
open
got a
it
crowbar.
in the water. You got a crowbar,
no.
so you'll try and open it in the water.
No, in the boat. Because if I open it in the water, I get the feeling it's just gonna go kaboom.
Okay, so you're doing a lot of lassoing and then bringing it over to the ship and letting Zeke pull it out then.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
We're cleaning the ocean of garbage and getting rich at the same time.
Alright. Then, the rest of you, do you descend upon the loot that Shuri is fishing out and bringing?
Yeah, I'll go over and look at the whatever this thing is.
Okay,
Mild
there are
interest.
over the course of the next probably half hour, Shuri will bring a trio of crates and a large wardrobe that is once again sort of like splintered at the bottom half, but has about 3 drawers intact. That seem to be relatively watertight. Between the strong box and everything that you find with a DC 16, you don't find. I mean, you find everything.
Hey.
Give me that good shit. Good lord!
Yay!
Oh
Wow.
my! Oh,
3 barrels of vinegar.
That's good for cooking.
That's great.
It's a lot of vinegar.
3 barrels of vinegar.
What I would-
960 pounds. Just in case anyone was keeping track.
Just in case.
That's
We'll
a
take
lot.
a barrel, I guess. Like, you know,
Good.
we could soak some meats in there, get that dried up, and then after it's tenderized by the vinegar.
Don't we already have a pot that gives us infinite vinegar? Like,
Yeah, it's a pot, but it's not a barrel that we could soak it in like a pickler.
you know what?
We
Yeah,
could also sell it.
That too.
Money, money, money.
Money.
money, money,
Money. Money.
money.
So I would like the wood ore personally. The
The
classic.
You better
wooden
take
ore
that ore.
engraved with elven script.
Satchel of 20 darts.
The classic Shuri move. The one
Are
that has
those-
elvish stuff on it.
Yeah, dart's the weapon.
Yes. I want some darts.
I like them claim to it.
Imagine darting somebody in the back of the head.
A dart is basically a dagger that's only used for throwing in D&D. Mechanically.
That's hot. I
Hmm.
like that.
It's like a throwing knife. Sort
I
of.
can get a bullseye.
Okay, I suppose we should get some of this in the treasury then.
Yeah. So hoisting it under the deck.
Okay. Throw the grate open. I'll add a new barrel for vinegar.
1 extra barrel vinegar.
That's the other thing. Once we're out of vinegar, we can use that barrel.
That too.
Barrel.
How often do you find good barrels?
That is double true. God, it's a tough fucking thing to get.
Anything we use that barrel for is going to taste like vinegar.
I was just about to say, it's got that nice vinegar after smell that you
Mm.
love.
Make sure we get that boat up there.
So good.
You like drinking water and it tasting like vinegar? Well, I got the barrel for you.
Oh boy.
With the vinegar barrel, even you. Now you can. With the vinegar barrel.
Vinegar barrel.
Okay. As you guys are, it doesn't take you much longer to go through and catalog these things. It's been about an hour since you arrived. The circle of debris has expanded probably another 20 feet. It's starting to get fairly disparate. You did not find any other people.
In working over this wreckage, were there any signs of damage on the debris that might indicate a weapon or creature's body part that would have done this?
I will say if you're looking from the ship, trying to determine that, you can roll me a nature. Just trying to figure out if this is some sort of like
That was a
ship-based
sick.
thing. It's very hard to determine. It's possible that the ship just decided it didn't want to be together anymore and sort of exploded. But you know, it's called spontaneous human combustion, not ship combustion. So you're not convinced by that theory either.
When a ship doesn't like itself, it just gets it through force.
Yeah, it definitely seems abnormal.
Noted. Ship suicide.
Ship aside.
Cherie, if you would like to make, since you were amongst the wreckage, if you see what Volwork is trying to do, you can make the same nature check, or you can make another investigation check to try and investigate for that sort of evidence.
Especially coordinate. We'll go with another investigation. And 15.
While much of the wreckage is has splintered and broken ends, in other places the cuts are very, very clean, as if they didn't snap because of their own weight or because of force placed in other parts on the boat, as if they were cut cleanly through by something with an incredibly amount of force, an incredible amount of force behind it. For lack of a better word, it looks like it was split in some places by an axe the size of the ship. You know.
Big X.
Cherie, is this the sign of a flying god thing that we don't want to talk to again? Ever?
Oh, the Aerosaur?
The giant
The
Giant.
giant fucking aerosaur
that was on the pterodactyl.
the giant was riding.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
storm giant on the Aerosaur.
Yeah, that. Yeah, thank you, God. Yeah, what the fuck? Is it that? I hope not.
I mean, it's a clean split, maybe, but maybe it was taken up. There's no sails.
Let me just look up in the pieces. The rest of it is all in the air,
Just floating. Just
floating.
You look up into the early evening sky, you don't see any sails up there. Kill, as you dramatically lower your gaze to the horizon, with your 18 passive perception, do you notice some sails over there on the horizon?
Over where?
There appear to be 3 ships heading
Oh.
from your northwest in your general direction. You can only see the top sails on the horizon at this point, meaning that they are more than 10 miles away.
Oh, we got some incoming. Do we want to stay and see what this goes, or?
I think this is a moment where we take our leave.
Yeah, it's very suspicious how we got here as this is happening. I feel like we could probably, it'll probably make us look bad. We should probably go.
Or could be whatever caused the issue.
Given the direction they're coming from, what faction are they likely to be?
They seem to be coming from mostly the same direction that you originally were. So that would
Pursuers,
lead you to
perhaps.
that would lead you to believe they're coming from Mustaklos, probably. So
They're too close for my comfort, so.
Hmm.
if we turn and go right now, we should be able to keep pace. Don't
Yeah,
get
let's-
any closer. They won't get much farther either. If they're actually after us.
Moves to closer.
I think we should go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hoist the sail! Pull the thing! Spin the thing! Come on, chop chop!
Where's the
This
dongle?
thing? This thing. What thing is he talking about?
You guys quickly make way and attempt to head back towards the middle of the shipping lane and resume your course.
I'm gonna go back to meditating.
Can't tell.
Meditate. Jiren style meditation.
Both feet upturned.
Oh.
Oh!
What
Huh? Oh,
was that?
The fuck?
oh. Sorry, I meditated a little too hard.
Just straight shit himself.
Lord, mate, don't do that again.
That's the sound I make when I shit myself.
I will spend some time sorting through the treasury.
Yes, are we just kind of finding a box for this stuff to go in? And I'll add the money to our hoard of money.
Just throw it in a corner
Uh,
with the other stuff.
Effectively, the wooden orb sure is taken over. Unless there's anything else that fancies somebody.
Oh right, the darts.
Speaking of treasury, when do I get paid?
Oh.
Oh well, I mean we do have time.
Oh.
We need to get stuff converted.
That is.
You're also about to go and pick up your ship and hire a crew.
That we already paid for.
Well, you paid for the ship.
We paid for this shit. That's right. Part of the shit, part of the crew.
Gotta go get that crew still.
Part of the shit, part of the crew.
What is Volwork doing as he's addressing, like, Cherie, who lives, like, I imagine halfway down the stairs, as she's saying, I'm gonna go organize the treasure. And he went, when do I get paid? And she just stops.
Yeah, like watching the treasure get put into the hold. Like, how much of that is mine?
I just overhear him say that, and I like while I'm meditating, I slowly just float away. I'm just like, I don't know about that. I'm just gonna meditate over here.
Well, that is a fair point. Didn't really discuss a price, did we?
I believe you guys said even split of everything. 'Cause it's
Even
easier.
split.
Doesn't have to be now when we get the port.
Yes, we'll have to get things converted, so we can probably wait to do that. But I mean, I guess you will be paid when we get back to Nobani. There aren't exactly a lot of traveling merchants around, anyways.
That and we also need to assess how much we can cost for the crew. It should be a part of. But obviously paid
Yes.
more reasonably.
Mm-hmm. Bullock is satisfied.
See me downstairs. Jingle jingle. Check on pants for her, make sure she's breathing.
She gives you a thumbs up. She has acquired a book that you don't recognize.
Is that
Is that
the,
book from the afterlife?
what is that one?
It's bound in brown, black leather. It doesn't appear to have the title on the spine or cover. There's no dust sleeve on it. It's an old-looking book.
It's Catcher in the Rye.
She'll hand it to you.
Oh, make sure to keep her page and just go to look at the title page.
What languages do you speak?
Not a lot. Common enough.
Ooh. Yeah, you don't recognize even the characters on this page.
This one is definitely out of my purview. Respectfully hand it back with her page intact.
He takes it, gives you a quick smile, and goes back to reading.
Sliding up the stairs again. Just look at Marius and see him probably staring off into the distance or just relaxing.
Thousand yards dead.
I have no idea how to dry my pillow when we're on the ocean. It definitely slowly gets wet from the spray of the water, but there's no way for me to deal with that.
Just a
What
slow.
do I do? Climb to the top
it-
of the mast and just hang it off of the curve?
Holy shit.
Move slightly in from the edge for like an hour in the middle of the day, and you'll be fine.
He's just crying to himself. I don't know how to dry my
I can't.
pillow."
There's no way to do this.
Go in the crow's nest and hang it up over there, you know?
That's what I just said! That's my idea, is to just go all the way up the top.
I feel like that'll work.
Come
Yeah.
over like a responsible mom. And
Surely it's windy. Oh.
there you go.
Oh,
I dry off a Marius's dog bed for him. And
It's mid argument about going up in there. Oh. God.
Oh, holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck, I never even thought about that.
You can do that the whole time?
Magic.
I was thinking that I was going to have to throw it overboard.
I was thinking I was gonna have a soggy pillow for the rest of my life.
well, if you ever need me to do it again, I can assist with that.
If it gets re-soggy.
Re-sogified bed. Then I'm gonna
I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate the assistance.
anytime.
He doesn't even move from the spot, he just turns around, turns back, and then sweat again.
One wave, that's all it took.
And it's
Yeah,
like,
it's like
profusely
You
wet.
start to walk away and it's just almost immediately just like, yes, sorry, can you try it?
It's profusely like you're completely dry except for your hands, which are like soaked. Holy shit.
I'll definitely come back down to do it again after checking on the wizard's face and if it's drying well.
Sure.
The wizard's face.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, it's starting to rot from the edges, because it's a giant face that was somewhat crudely hacked off of poorly enlarged body.
A necromancer fucking the world,
I
sir!
didn't say poor wizard, I was saying that the way he was enlarged was not proportionally good. Somebody didn't hold shift when they were enlarging that image. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I'm not satisfied with it. And I'll come back
It's-
to dry off
yeah,
the Mace's bed
it's
again.
Still no face.
You cut off the parts that have mange, it's still a very large face.
I appreciate that the wizard was the dog that we put down.
Like a fucking like a loaf of bread. Take the one spoiled piece of bread, cut off the pieces that are spoiled, and still eat the shit.
Little zest is what it is.
Yes,
Little
you will.
spicy-
Just a little zest.
Tastes like asbestos.
Durga wouldn't cry. I'll dry off Amarius' pillow again.
Appreciated.
30 seconds
I
later.
don't know how necessary it was that time, but
I don't know if it was needed.
No. I'll be nearby. We'll flock into the long woods again.
It's definitely later in the evening now, probably about 8. And as Zeke predicted, you guys have kept the only the top sails of the ships to the north of you in your sight. But as you head back towards the center of the shipping lane and farther south, they seem to be veering farther towards the edge, towards the side of the wreckage. And just as the sun is dipping below the horizon and evening is truly becoming night, you are no longer able to see any other sails on the horizon in any direction. You're once again alone in the open ocean, leaving the coast far too far away to see.
It's beautiful.
Never truly alone.
You've got poltergeists.
Yeah.
In face.
And Face. I talk to Face sometimes. He's a cool guy. But he's kind of thin on the, conversation.
He's gotta get a face on his face.
Does have a little bit of a big head issue.
But he always faces his problems.
Consider attacking the party.
I'm supposed to be meditating while this is happening.
It's supposed to, but he got jokes. They gotta be said. I feel like they do.
Sometimes you just gotta face the music, you know? That one hurt a lot. That was painful.
That was. Oh, you forced that one out.
That's right, I get hurt every time I do a bad joke. Or a dad joke. I get physical pain.
But,
Better watch your back.
just Bulwark looming over Kill as he's meditating.
No. I'm just slowly floating away.
It is getting late in the
Look,
evening.
It's alright, man. It's okay. Alright? Look, I'm not the one that brought a face on board. Alright, maybe you shouldn't go to me.
Would recommend keeping watch. If it wasn't those ships, it might still be a creature nearby. But I'll tuck in for now. We're getting some snooze before we cruise.
Yeah.
Cruise.
Alright. As evening falls, Zeke will turn the ship's controls over to Panaziver, who's feeling herself again. He'll come up and take the wheel, give a nod to Zashi and Amarius, who she is now used to just standing out on the deck all night. Or sitting, in some cases. Killer, are you also going to be heading below deck, or are you going to chill?
I'll head down and
Peace.
continue to meditate on my purple mattress.
Alright. Pass out eventually.
Eventually.
Can
Trying
I
to
get... why don't you give me a wisdom check for meditation all day? Since you spent all day doing it.
Okie dokie. Oh. Oh
Okay.
god.
You have a very active mind, and today was hard to focus because you kept getting distracted talking to people.
ADHD. It's talking about face and shit.
Oh.
Zashi, you're going to bed? Okay, then in just Amarius is going to be up doing watches all night?
Yeah.
All
God, I hope
righty.
nothing
I would
happens
still
in that
wake up.
second watch.
Yeah.
I only need 4 hours.
Amaria, you'll be up for the last two, you said?
The usual.
Okay, let me progress the first two. As you are aboard the deck, Amarius, on your freshly, well, dried earlier today. It's a little bit damp now from the few hours of spray, but mostly dry pillow. You are watching the last of the light fade from the edges of the water. You look out with your elven eyes over the water that is so dark, so empty, for as far as you can see around you. There's nothing that you can discern. You ask the darkness as many questions as you would like, but it does not seem to have any answers for you. And especially as you get into your second watch, it is harder and harder to keep looking around and seeing nothing. Your watchful vigilance slips slightly. Until Cherie joins you on deck.
Hope it doesn't get too quiet up here. Looking at the ever-present and still Amarius.
You know, I can't actually see in the dark. It's not something I'm fond of admitting.
This whole fucking
Given my
time.
heritage.
This whole time. He's been watching when he actually can't see anything.
But
I could see how that would be an issue.
whatever brought me back didn't quite bring my eyes up to snuff.
Little pieces missing here and there, of course.
Pretty much.
Still enjoyed finding you. Well, what's seemingly left of you. Nothing has ever resurfaced in the time?
There are small pieces here and there, but it's all vague. Like looking at it through a fog.
It's very amusing how fond of that pillow you are.
It's just comfortable.
I can understand that after being stuck on what was a mix of stone and steel slabs for a time.
Yeah. It's also somewhat of a trophy from fucking up that one house.
Probably the only thing left of that house that hadn't been butchered by the artificers for study.
Exactly. You know. After everything else that tore itself up to try to fuck us up there. Always got a little inkling feeling in the back of my mind like it's going to sprout some teeth and try to bite my ass.
Would be surprisingly not the most illogical thing.
A bit of paranoia probably helps with the staying on guard though.
It's definitely a nice vigil. Gives me plenty of time to keep rehearsing my songs. Are there any songs in that memory of yours?
Nothing I can think of right now.
Can you play Wonderwall?
No!
Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck's it? I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. I'm sure there won't be too many issues. Just out of curiosity, I will play a few other songs more particular to the Feywild, just out of curiosity to see if Amarius does get a reaction from them memory-wise.
That would be up to the man himself.
I don't think there would be any recognition for him.
What? Give my 2 perceptions, correct?
I will ask, if there's not recognition, is there any reaction? Is there a reaction of any kind from Amarius? Are there other memories of different music?
Mm.
Or are there feelings?
I don't think there'd be any like memories, but I do think he'd enjoy it. Sort of quietly, like tapping the foot along.
So yes, please do perception checks. Yeah, the two of you do not see anything coming out of the darkness to eat you until the sun begins to rise, and nothing comes out of the sunshine to eat you.
Oh. I got nervous there
It's a
for a moment.
blessed
Alright,
day.
thanks for the clarification.
I'm scared.
Thank you. Yeah.
As morning will come, Peniziver will yawn and stretch. You realize that though she was been at the wheel, she was fully asleep standing up.
Oh.
As she makes her way past Cherie to knock on the door to get Zeke and Zashi. Zeke, who was asleep, wakes up and starts getting up. Zashi, what did you do all night? Because you don't do the sleeping thing anymore.
No sleeping
I
high.
don't know. I think Zashi still enjoys the feeling of being horizontal. She probably just. She's been doing a lot of staring up at the ceiling recently.
Mm-hmm.
She probably took a bit to like write,
Mm-hmm.
just like a standard like diary entry, and then did a lot of staring at the ceiling.
Mm, 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 mm. Bort, can I see you downstairs?
Oh, alright.
More cock and ball torture.
Yeah, can be on point here.
What a nice morning. I'm glad I got my sleep. Well, my meditation. It's so nice out here.
Can be on point here. Can be on point here.
How many dead bodies?
Diabetes.
Absolute diabetes.
Diabetes.
Hey, Kill.
Hello.
Hey, Kill.
Hi.
Hi. Can I see you downstairs?
Uh, sure.
Okay.
Very big. I want to see you in my office vibes. Nobody likes that.
What the fuck?
The manager to speak with you.
Manager would like to speak with you.
No.
I kind of laugh every single time I've gone to speak with the manager. I've laughed my ass off.
Maybe you shouldn't laugh at the manager.
No, I laugh at them in their face all the time. I think they're hoping that something will be like, you know, fear-stricken, and it's just like, dude, I'm a 6'6" fucking behemoth that can eat you for lunch. Like, I do my job. Don't fuck with me. If I was doing something wrong, then yeah, I'd actually kind of be nervous.
Just don't do anything wrong. Easy.
Yeah, do your fucking job and go home. That's the gist of it.
Man, it's so easy to not fuck things up.
It is. It genuinely is. Especially when you have, like, a job that does, like, anything fucking physical labor-wise or other. It's just like, okay. Stock this, put that there, move that there.
Good old manual labor.
Good old fucking manual labor. I might need to get forklift certified so I can join the crew.
Hell yeah.
I choose to not make reality. Go back, I'm gonna grab a snack.
Okay.
What have I got?
All right. Volwork and Kilt, you both awaken in the morning, each
So
in
I
your
can
own
do my
way.
wake up cry.
Yes, please.
Oh, Josh also stepped away for a
That
snack.
fuck.
So
That
he'll be
son
back
of a
in half an
bitch.
hour.
Yeah. Well, we'll continue.
Okay.
In the
I don't know who's
meantime.
down there to see it by the hammocks. Bullock reaches out of the hammock like he's trying to grab someone. Shouts, "Who are you? What the hells do you want?" Like looks around.
Penicever is very confused, looking back at you.
Bullock scratches the back of his head, a bit sheepish, and goes and finds some.
You pass Kill, who's probably just waking up in a pool of his own sweat.
I'm
Not a
extremely
pool of blood.
sweaty and unkempt and tired, but I continue to meditate. I'm just tired as shit. Slightly loopy, don't know what's going on.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Finally, so what happened? No.
Having bad dreams too.
Yeah, it's not very pleasant. What about you? How are you feeling?
I had a similar one 2 times in a row. Think something's going on.
I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. But you know what? I'll figure it out, I think. I hope.
I feel haunted or cursed.
I just feel tired. I just want to go to bed.
Just woke up.
Now I want to go back.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna keep meditating. Hopefully it balances out or something. I don't know.
I blame Cherie. Are you back?
She could possibly have something to do with this. Who knows?
Definitely has something to do with this. The witch.
The lion, the witch, and the wardrobe that we pulled out the water.
Where are we in the trip now?
It is the morning of day 80 of your adventure. You guys are roughly here, according to your world map.
Ooh.
On a shortest destination path, you would reach Nobani early tomorrow morning.
Nice. I would like to work on my tools and continue to meditate after.
Feel free. I will advance you guys at the end of today. Fucking Goshi, what's your title on the ship?
I am the quartermaster.
Quartermaster. Could you please subtract water and food from the ship's hold for today? A gallon and a ration per person. Except for the people who don't eat or drink, who are dead.
Dead people.
That is
Good gang, good gang.
that is the livest.
No, can shoot him up.
Okay. You want to do tools? Is anyone else doing tools? We'll do all the tools at the same time. Volwark, are you gonna work out? I know you're not doing tools or water vehicles or anything like that. You were last doing your neck extensions.
I have my various muscles that I don't know the names of.
What's the next group that you're gonna work on?
Work on your lats.
Ooh, back day.
Your quads.
How about exclusively my ass muscles today, but just the left cheek?
Getting
The
one
glute.
booty Maximus in there.
That sounds like you you have a very old ass injury that you're like still dealing with. You got a tight left side over
Fighting a
there,
Hydra
big
rubber
man.
ass.
You got a tight cheek.
Man, I don't
Is
know.
Volwork missing one of his cheeks and he's working to regrow the muscle mass?
Yeah, you got a tight cheek. Can I see? I mean, what?
Everyone's
Huh?
like, you missing a butt cheek, bro?
Bulwark is also battling between telling everyone that there's a nightmare demon trying to kill him, and doesn't want to talk about his feelings.
Okay,
Probably
Have a
talk
demon trying
about
to kill me. And everyone just goes, haha, can't handle a nightmare, pussy.
Bitch.
I think I'd rather just let the night
Maybe
hag
had a
kill
little
me.
nightmare.
You had a nightmare.
Oh,
You
poopy
can't.
boy had a little nightmare.
I think I'll just die,
Uh-oh.
you
You had
know?
an existential
It's
crisis.
easier.
By yourself
Oh.
die.
Oh.
Yeah. Suicide.
Yeah, he did grow up in the Lifeless Yonder. That would be the reaction. Oh, you're cursed by a hag? Ah, it sucks. You're dead. You might as well kill yourself now. Fucking stupid ass bitch. Shouldn't have gotten cursed.
That curse.
How are not more
Gotta be
hags out there?
better.
Kill an 18 is unfortunately not enough. We are
Yep.
looking for a DC 20 for you.
You know what? I'm just gonna stick to meditating.
Okay, feel free to let me know if you'd like your once per session. Is anyone else working on their tools
I'm
or
gonna
vehicle
work on my
efficiencies?
I'm gonna keep my once per session until we get attacked.
Sad.
And
Why would that
potentially
ever
murdered-
happen?
Potentially murdered by something unforeseen.
How about our undead? Zashi and Marius, you're interested in working on water vehicles today?
Damn right.
Both of you are flat D20s, as you're at DC 11 and 12 respectively.
Damn right.
Marius will advance from 12 to 13. Zashi, unfortunately, will stay at DC 11.
Good job, good job.
Alright. The early morning passes as you guys practice your tools, spend time with Zeke on the aft deck of the ship. Until you spy a pair, not more than a few miles apart on the horizon, of the same seagull spirals, or some kind of scavenge that they've found.
Alright. One time, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We need to get the hell out of here. Thumbs up.
These are ahead of you, fairly close to the center of the shipping lane where you are planning to travel. As you're getting closer and closer, it becomes clear that there are several other ships in the area as you cover the distance, minute by minute, as you're talking about this.
It seems whatever has caused the other ones to sink. It could be heading for the city.
You don't think? No.
If it's a creature that big, or something being upset.
And the cuts were kind of clean-ish.
Yeah, as if by a
Something that
giant
has-
axe or jaw.
Something that has some sort of intelligence. You don't think? Nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
Giant dragon turtle.
Damn it! Wasn't gonna say it.
I mean, we do have one on the front as permanent evidence, and that was a child.
Say that was a kid. Nah, there's no way. Maybe we should go a little faster though, if we can.
Oh,
cat.
sure. Let me just put it in faster mode.
Perfect. Wait, we've had that the whole time?
Oh yeah, I thought you wanted it on slow this whole time. Thought we were
mean-
fucking around.
Honestly though, like it was good speed before, you know, like it was good travel. Now we gotta, Are you being facetious with me?
I don't think he actually understands.
I'll
the
show
word.
you some sea shits in a minute.
No, not. Never mind. You know what?
It's another 20 minutes. Go past. You can see that there are 6 ships, spread out over probably 3 or 4 miles, in a loose half circle around each of these crash sites. They are all far larger than your vessel. The smallest one is a 3-masted, 4-decked ship.
I'm assuming they're flying a Bonnie Gallerstone.
You see the Gallerstone flag, yes.
Yeah.
Specifically the Galarian Navy. You would also recognize these ships as being made, or plated with, in some cases, metal.
Would be safe enough to pass by. Obviously not invading their space, but maybe catch a glimpse of it.
Swing around the outside, aye aye. I think we'll light his pipe and take a few puffs. I think we're gonna have to answer any questions. Or they're just gonna let us go by.
I mean, it's not exactly like we're hunting anyone or have an axe that big.
Or teeth that big.
That too.
What we gotta do is just name drop the gov. Should be good.
Let's see if he. Well, I very much doubt he's actually connecting with us, so. More or less sends us on missions. Hopes we come back, but not too worried about it.
Show him the face.
How much distance are you going to give the quote-unquote police lines, as it were? The boats is set up sort of a loose picket line. Like I said, semicircles around the 2 debris sites, which are slowly intermingling as you draw closer over the course of the next hour.
I guess like
What's-
100 feet or so.
Okay, so fairly close. That if they wanted to reach you, they could. Okay. Not like trying to keep like a mile distance.
Huh. Like, we're still traveling the normal lines. We don't have any reason to be fucking evading them.
Okay. As you are making your way around, skirting fairly close by, one of the ships towards the end of the line, you can see lets its sails down and starts to pull outwards as if to enter your path or intercept you. You'd have to swing out further out of your course or take down the speed.
Oh, might as well take down the speed.
Oh dear, Bessie.
They will grumble and agree.
Ram them. Ram in speed.
That's crazy.
Hold on, take that helmet off. I know that's you, Worf. Take the helmet off.
Press the fast button.
We press light speed and go through the shift.
thus killing.
All right. You sack your sails and slow yourselves as you approach the other ship. As they see that you are decreasing in speed, they'll slow themselves as well and turn so that they can pull alongside you as you're continuing on your path and not slow you any further. They'll come alongside. Like I said, this is a larger vessel. This is a 5-masted ship, just a gigantic ship of the line. You could see this thing and have in many cases slugging it out with several smaller Faerunian vessels, and could easily win. The rows of the top deck of the ship are mounted with Force Ballistae, the newest production from the Artificers Guild. And while they are not pointed at your direction, they do seem to all be armed and manned. More than a dozen on the port side of the ship alone. As they draw within 20 feet of you, they don't come any closer, and a voice calls down from the deck, which is a good 25 feet above your lowest deck. Permission to come aboard.
I'm
Look at
aboard.
Zeke.
What?
Come aboard.
What?
It's routine.
There is a soft popping, not unlike the sound of sticking a fork into an electrical outlet, and a figure appears on deck. There's a brief frisson of static electricity. Some of you feel your hair stand up on the back of your neck. Those of you who glance over at Zeke can see that his arms appear 3 times the size that they usually are. After a moment, it'll settle down, and the Artificer will remove the helmet of his full plate mail as it folds behind him on a swivel. Hello, I'm Artificer Knight, Ferris Brandian. I'm here to ask if you have encountered any wreckages like the one that you're sailing past right now. Get you a token.
Unfortunately, we have figured this road past mine. But,
Yeah, we have some questions.
well, questions, but also things that we've seen. Aside from what seems to be probably like the same loophole ring or whatever from where it's been struck. There's another wreckage that we've seen where the sails and other things were missing, but the ship itself seemed to be completely split asunder by something. First, we could start hitting it sizably with one thing, with an axe, large creature, light.
Something large was. Yes, that aligns with our reports. This would be the. And he'll produce from the wrist of his armor a stylus, and then some kind of granite slate from a belt, just like a little piece the size of a note card. He scratches a few shorthand notes into it.
Motherfucker bringing out the Pokédex?
Is there anything else that you can tell us? This is incredibly important. I recognize your ship by its description. Your report would carry weight.
Ooh, our report would carry weight.
What kind of weight?
Experience.
The smokable kind?
The
No, not quote unquote weight.
Damn it, that's my favorite type of weight. That's the only type of weight that I lift.
deadlifting.
Deadlift.
The only weight I lift is from
Several
the ashtray
bag.
to my mouth.
Yep. several bags of those. I just deadlift.
Well, supposedly from a few things we've seen, the sharks that could have done that, there are giants that, if I recall correctly, 2 days travel from here that came down before, riding a terrifying creature that could have done such a thing as well. It may not be entirely out of the wheelhouse of hydras, but there'd be a lot of hydras. The body that we did find was bitten in half, so that they were clinging to the wreckage of the ship with what life force they had left, or trying to not be brought down.
He nods very gravely.
And about that, some of us were joking around about, but have seen such creatures. They're small. There's maybe a dragon turtle.
He looks around and opens his mouth and closes it. It's clear he doesn't really know what to say.
Right, so real idiot.
Nice and helpful. Just about how we like it.
What worked so good?
Stupid. Dragon don't exist.
I'm afraid no dragon.
I'll be sure to pass along the report.
Please do.
This will definitely make us look better.
Hopefully the creature is avoided and gone. If it is a creature.
It's a
We have no reports other than he'll reach into his belt and he pulls out 3 different slates. He thumbs through them really quick and motions at one. A island passed by someone in the night.
wait, what?
I give a huge smile and I look over towards Zashi and Zeke knowing.
The hell does
Oh
that mean?
God.
Uh-oh.
I suppose you might want to find that island before it gets away from you. And it's not up to you.
Your island is swimming. You better go catch it.
Right. Well, if that's your report, we won't hold you up any longer.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you for your time. He'll reach down and activate something on his boots, and he begins to levitate into the air and flies back over to the ship.
Let me cast
Fucking
banishment.
weird.
Who wants to go island hunting later?
All these wrecked ships.
What did she mean by this?
So, you love fighting large things, don't you, Vova?
Oh, I like killing things that are puny. Different.
I actually think it's the other way. He is a large thing that likes to fight.
Don't fight things that'll beat me. That's stupid.
That's fair logic.
Fair. I respect that.
But nonetheless, very early on, when we weren't in the employ of the Galestone, or supposedly anyway, we came across an island with some interesting creatures. Also led to some apparently crystalline eggs or other something produced from this. Took some of them back, but it was also where we found some of our first bits of treasure. But it was also the time the dragon turtles had shown up. Their ritual had completed, and thus that entire island sank as they were calling out to something. Wouldn't be far surprising if that island was the dragon turtle.
Oh,
Dragon Turtle Island.
I get it.
Mm-hmm. But of course, that's quite fancy, and it could just be magic from the dragons. They seem to be raising spires as well, so remains to be seen. Awesome.
All right. It is midday as you finish passing the 2 wreckages and the several ships of the Galarian Navy. Are you going to continue to head to Nobani for the rest of today, or are you taking Cherie's suggestion to go island hunting and veer off in a different direction?
I have no opinion.
We do have an appointment for a big ship.
We do.
Let's get big ship first, then hunt.
Plus, someone's uncounted coin is burning a hole in their pocket. I look at Bulwark.
The hell am I gonna spend it on if I'm on a ship?
Not your guidance. Food, beer, wine, softer beds, pillows.
More
I didn't
weapons.
realize we had a shop on here.
Not only here, but in the city.
More weapons.
Not only going to have to hold all of your coins, the price of crew.
Blood folds his arms.
That is, it's in the body.
No Bonnie. Choo choo.
Right. You continue to sail onwards and onwards and onwards.
We take the officer with us. He's now fixed.
No, he's gone. I
We
deleted
strap
him.
him to the mast.
Oh, he's gone. I got rid of him. He's dead now.
He's still there on the screen.
He's dead now.
No! I liked having him there. He was a good statuette.
No,
He
he's
missed.
dead now. He was killed because your report was believed as lies that he falsified.
That's rough.
That's
crazy.
oh rude. How dare they kill such a good-hearted Erling in armor?
Damn, that's crazy. L-mans. Can we get some L's in the chat?
It was.
Would anyone like to roll me a D100?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, please do so.
Oh. That's that.
Huh. Isn't that something?
Okay.
It's just one? Or all of us?
No, just the one.
There is one. That is a 1 in 100 chance.
Oh,
Whoa.
God.
believe it. She's fucking seeing the ether.
As you guys are continuing to sail, it gets to midday, and you pass these ships, and then early afternoon, you're continuing to sail. You can see the smudge of the shore on the horizon. And you realize that you're sailing and being joined by a pod of dolphins. You can see their lithe forms underneath the water, swimming incredibly quickly around and under your ship. And then, one of you with a passive perception of 15 or higher takes a closer look and realizes that, while yes, they have long fish-like tails, they have arms and faces. These are humanoid creatures that are investigating the bottom of your ship. You can see belts
Sasquatch?
and bags. No, they appear more humanoid in nature. Anyone can roll me a history or a nature.
I'm equally stupid in both.
Zashi, these are things that you've never seen before, but you would recognize them based on their description. These appear to be merfolk. They're basically aquatic humans. They would be equivalent to a mermaid or a merman. Merfolk are said to have tribes and kingdoms across the bottoms of the sea, but they have next to no contact with the surface world, especially since the war started 100 years ago. Very few living humanoids other than elves have ever met one.
Yeah, they're all on the bottom of our ship.
There's you can see more than a dozen. They're like swimming around and under your ship. A few times you can see one of them come close enough to touch it before quickly retreating.
Hello? Do you need directions?
Sort of call that out at the water. You don't see any immediate reaction to those words. I assume you're speaking common?
For the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I would repeat in Elvish out of curiosity.
As you speak Elvish at the water, are you loud enough that it could conceivably be heard?
I would say
Over the
yes,
sailing of the ship? Okay.
Especially being at the front. I know the break is stupidly loud.
Okay. Sort of yell down in Elvish. Do you need directions?
Yeah.
You get the attention of a few of them, who seem to alert the rest of the group. Most of them immediately start swimming straight down, very quickly disappearing from sight, after about 30 feet. But a trio remain close to the surface, and one of them actually emerges head and shoulders from the water. You see, don't have a merfolk token set up, but this is what a merfolk looks like. Block 4. Merfolk. Head emerges from the water. You can see their shoulders and a shell-like pauldron on one shoulder. It does have a what looks like handcrafted spear, and you cannot determine the gender by its clothing. They will respond to you with a burbling language. Does anyone here on the ship speak Primordial or Aquan?
Nope.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Nah.
I do like a gesture of like one moment. We'll cast tongues.
Okay.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't have my magic on.
Why are all your ships falling?
Hmm.
Something is sundering them. Have you seen anything in the water?
None have lived to see.
I'm definitely.
You do you see they duck below the water for a second again, as one of the two that's with them is like tugging on their hand. They'll come back up.
Have you been getting hunted as well?
Hunt is the wrong word. There is a new natural disaster. She is angry.
But
You should know. The elves should know.
I should. I think I know someone who would be able to inform me, but. Uh, is it from the magic that had gone awry?
She narrows her eyes at you. Or they narrow their eyes at you. It's not. They're a fish person. They're not really
They
like
love me.
lady fish person. Saki, I need you to stop. Saki. Jesus.
Retaliatory child. Watch this, father. Destroys everything.
Sorry about that.
All good.
They sink a little bit lower in the water until just their eyes and ears are above the surface.
I do refer to mother, if that is the worry.
They will get pulled underwater one more time by the two. One of whom splits away and dives back down. They will give like a 1 second moment and come back up just long enough to say, "You should return to land. The legged are no longer welcome."
The dragon's rising.
They're already gone. They're almost gone from say as soon as they get underwater. I mean, it is, and they're just gone.
It's good that we're not far from the body after.
Zeke will say, "Congratulations, y'all just saw something people buy you drinks to hear about for years. Nobody sees real merfolks."
They were talking about a calamity. Something. They're saying that the ocean's retaliating, so I would take the word of those who live at the bottom of the ocean. If the ocean is angry and they're frightened. They said the elves should know.
Why is that, do you think?
I'm assuming mother, but not exactly from where the other elves are. More or less from the Fae. Haven't really met too many others. I would imagine that creature's going to continue striking out. the governor is probably going to be bleeding with steam and anger by the time we get back with these reports. He might be a bit desperate. Nonetheless, I don't think we should be expecting a good mood either way, even with the success of our report.
Okay. What do we need to find the island for anyway? Let them do it.
There's plenty of treasures within it if we can get inside. We wouldn't have to fight the big thing, but we'd take all the small things that are weaker than you and punch them in half. And they have lots of gold from last time I remember.
I will do what you say.
We can always count on that.
This is true.
Good soldiers follow orders.
A soldier you may be, but you are still part of the crew, though. But, nonetheless, let's continue our course as originally planned, especially with the urgencies from Merfolk.
Let's get it.
Hey.
Alright. Evening will arrive in a few hours. If you guys so wish, you are only about 26 miles from Nobani, so you'll reach there before midday tomorrow.
Just one night.
Oh.
Okay. Night will fall. Zeke goes to bed. Panzer comes and takes the wheel.
I'll take my 4-hour meditate nap,
Heckums, yeah.
and then I'll take my double shift at the end.
I wonder if
We'll stay
he
up to
or
watch.
Kill will die tonight.
I mean, if it's kill, at least I can make something delicious to eat.
What?
Chat, what does she mean by
Fuck.
this?
No, I'm not. No one's dying tonight.
I don't expect anyone to die. Yes, man.
Tuck in peacefully with a smile.
Sure.
Yeah.
Zashi and Amarius,
Pressed on my ass.
give me watches, you two. Amerius. Alrighty. The first 2 watches will go by without any issue. It is, once again, a peaceful night. As far as Amarius is concerned, every night is peaceful because he can't see in the dark. to of you talk quietly and sit in silence. It's entirely up to you.
Alright, I think we're probably vibing.
Yeah, we gotta spend half that time in an inactive state anyway.
There's a funny little exchange where one of us says something and the other one goes, "Oh, well, I'd be fucking up. I can't do anything."
Okay. As watch 3 rolls around, Tashi, you hear 3 get up from her bunk downstairs and come upstairs with your 17. Marius, you are shocked.
You two look cozy.
Cozy. I guess
That's what the
so.
cushion's for.
Switch off, Pansy.
She'll nod. Take her book, go lean against the aft mast here underneath the lantern light. Your infinite magical lanterns that I've just given you. Otherwise, you're all blind on the boat after dark.
As I'm sure.
Okay. You're gonna take the wheel, you're just keeping it steady. No changes to the heading.
Veer off to the left.
Okay. Give me 2 percentage checks then. You're looking to beat a 17 on the first one and a 21 on the second. Okay. You are real focused on that wheel in front of you. It is very important to you.
We hope. That nice little song.
Right. So pretty. Alrighty. Night will pass into morning and nothing untoward happens above deck. However, below deck, for the sleeper squad, it's time. Kill first this time. Kill your body, I'm stealing it.
No.
Hate this. Had to answer the door for a door-to-door mulch salesman. It's weird.
Mulch. And just like that, we never saw Kill again. He folded himself into his own arms.
I mean, he might be dying tonight.
Imagine if people only spoke up.
Well, you see, we are strong, independent, manly men, and we will die before we talk about our feelings.
Too real. God
I
damn.
think I will let the trauma slowly eat it, instead of saying anything. You know how it is.
He might have
On
survived.
save.
Might have survived.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a wisdom save. Why is it a con save?
I think he's making a heart attack check, dude.
Heart attack.
I'm not even kidding. I think he might actually be making a heart attack check.
My con save is pretty good, so I should be okay.
But all those cheeseburgers.
Okay. Been working out my ass just for this.
That's true.
Bulwark, your turn.
God fucking damn it.
So, hey, Sanka, you dead?
God damn it.
Come on.
Gosh damn darn fuck.
And just like that, he became
think
the
he's dead.
villain.
Alrighty. You can hear Volwark and Kill begin to stir below decks as Zeke trumps out and will take the wheel once more.
Captain?
And Server will wave to Volwark as she comes down. How are you looking, big guy?
He's okay. Looks more frustrated than anything.
Alright.
Appreciate it as always, Shuri.
That's comfy.
Oh, it was always comfy. Just smelled a little weird. I think it was getting moldy.
Possible. look through the great god kill. Still alive.
Need a fucking team meeting. Need a fucking team meeting. As I make my way up. Need a fucking team meeting right now. I'm getting sick of this shit.
Quartermaster, please subtract water and rations for the crew for the day.
Something that I could kill?
Yeah. So I'm not feeling good. This shit sucks. Something's up. I haven't been getting any sleep, and I feel like I'm cursed. I need help.
Doesn't sound like you want
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah. Same here.
This is very bad. I don't feel good.
Is this one recent?
Hilo, are you seeing the ugly yellow hag or the other one?
Fucking shit. I can't even tell the difference. Is that bad? Is that racist?
No, but I would imagine that's probably why you're beyond exhausted from the looks of it.
It's like the scene from Flapjack whenever they do like a zoom in and you just hear screaming in the background.
Oh! Fortunately, I'm not really versed in curses and such. Zashi, are you possibly studied on such things?
I mean, maybe? I mean, I don't know anything technical about that sort of thing.
Well, I fear that I don't have much longer.
Because of some dreams?
It's a hunch, but something tells me that I might be dead if I go to sleep again.
I will point out, you guys can see, Gil looks like he is skin and bones. Like, he looks maybe not deathly sick, but it is apparent that he has not slept in 3 days. It looks like his, like, muscles are sunken. He's
I
standing
think the
with
word
like
you're
a...
looking for is sallow.
Thank you, yes. Is exactly the word I'm looking for. His tail is droopy. He looks like a sad lizard.
Aw.
He's dragging slowly over the floor.
I'll probably be fine, but you should find someone who can fix this for kill's sake.
I think for both of your sakes before you look like killer all the time.
I
Yeah, while
don't
you're
know
at it.
exactly what anybody can do about bad dreams.
Can it roll or cover or anything?
You guys are free to examine Kill if you and Zashi would like to take a look at him, see what you could figure out. Maybe you could do Arcana and Zashi could do, like, medicine or something?
Medicine.
If that's what you guys would like to do. Would you like to use your Woods Procession?
Yeah, I will.
You just stab into
I'll
me.
do my magical secrets, or magical weapons, I should say, pardon. Because I doubt an 8 was able to.
An 8 does not tell you much.
Yeah, my magical secrets.
Okay.
Spend it.
Sorcery point.
Oh!
Ooh,
You know what?
worse.
Sure, why not? Once per, because this
Oh.
is Kale's fucking life.
One's power.
Oh God.
Cherie, you're really having trouble. Something about this is just really putting you off. It's like whatever this magic is, it's the opposite of Fey magic. It's so hard to pin down. Zashi, you are able to go over Kill and find that on his back he has a gigantic purple blistered around the edges bruise that is the distinct shape of a handprint. So something had been placing its hand against Kill's back while he slept, and that left a horrifying mark. It is
Really see.
sunken in around the edges as if this has been developing over the course of days.
Do you see something
Um,
back there? Do I need to be worried about?
you're good.
There are
Do I-
black veins leading out to it in every direction, but the most of them lead up the back of his neck and into his towards his the base of his skull. You can see them even through the scales, which are slightly translucent because of how sick Kill is at this stage.
Yeah, should I freak out? Is it bad?
No, you're fine. You're fine. I like wave Cherie over.
Why do you need a second opinion? Is it not what's going on?
I'll step away to Zashi.
Yeah, you guys are like examining Kill.
No, Kill over there.
What?
Turn the look to face there. Just for a moment.
Put your hands on the mask. Look away.
Wait, hold on. I didn't know it was this type of examination. I didn't
keep the
mentally
pants up.
prepare. I didn't. Oh. Wait, what?
Why are you taking your pants off?
I don't. You said on the mask, right? I don't know. What am I supposed? What am I supposed to?
Wait a yes and.
Like,
Good job, Chris. Take up inspiration.
I don't.
Oh.
What's going on?
You just have like a weird handprint on your back. It doesn't look great.
Yeah, you can tell that Kill's life force has literally been reduced almost to half of what it normally is. With a 26 medicine. Cherie, there's definitely some kind of magic. You have no idea anything about it.
Can I examine myself? Anybody got a mirror I can look at?
Give me a wisdom
You would
check,
need 2 mirrors.
Kill. As you say, can I examine myself? Is no, okay. Your meditation has not gotten to that point yet.
I didn't. Admit. You know what? I'm using it. I'm using the one.
Once per session.
I'm using it. Doing it.
Natural 1. Oh.
Beauty.
Kill, for a brief moment, next to you, a pair of eyes appear. Which of the two of them is it, and what do these eyes look like? As you both see them with your own eyes and see through them as they look at your back. What does everyone else see hanging in the air? In the faint outline of a face.
In the faint outline of a face. Something dark and mysterious. Something ethereal. Something tired. Very tired. Seed in the eye. In the eyes. Very tired. But still, it's looking. It's like I don't know how else to describe it. Dark, ethereal being thing
The eyes are large and orangish red with goat-like pupils.
Just floating over, watching, kind of. I don't know. He's a little scary. He's a little scary. He's a little something you don't expect to see,
Hmm.
especially uh uh especially since I haven't been sleeping, so it's definitely a little weird. But yeah, no, he's a kind of like a goat demon, horns.
It's hard to see the outline. Yeah, it's very indistinct.
It's a little weird.
Um,
It's a little weird.
but yeah, Kill, with a natural 20, why don't you give me an Arcana and advantage?
All right. It's like, what the fuck
Boosted
is
by
that?
Zashi's help and your companions. With a 17, your companion will come to the conclusion, and in the same moment, so will you, that you are perhaps not cursed, but under the effect of a great evil. You are literally being sapped. You realize not just your body, but your soul. Some kind of powerful magic would be needed to break this, even more powerful than a remove curse. You're not an expert in divine magic, so you wouldn't be able to give a specific example off the top of your head, but you would think this would probably require 5th level or higher magic to completely do away with.
I'm like conveying all of this to everybody, and as well as having a conversation in my head with
Mm-hmm.
the guy. I come out just like Azazel's told me. Uh, some crazy, something strange is going on here.
Mm-hmm. You do know also from Zashi's check and yours that whatever's happening to you is happening because you're being touched. If you could find some way to stop that, you can also stop it from getting worse, but that won't save you from what's already happened. So those are two
Right.
separate things.
How do I get untouched? Do I give? Do I like go to court, get a goddamn cease and desist or something? Like,
You would need some sort of magical warding on yourself, you assume. There are spells that protect you from types of creatures or even all things that are evil or good. There are spells that create magical barriers around you, like Magic Circle. And there are powerful healing spells that clerics can cast or that can restore you.
Hell yeah.
do you think? And I go to Zashi. Like, do you think you can untouch whatever is touching me right now?
Um, I have greater restoration. I also have protection from good and evil.
Ooh, definitely the evil part. If you could try and get me a, you know, I'd much appreciate that. If not, then we'll figure something else out.
I don't have any diamond dust, I don't think.
Damn it.
Something divine. What?
Yeah, you think you can not die for a bit until we get to Nobani?
I'll just won't go to sleep.
Would you know?
Who needs sleep? You know? Sleep
Yep.
is sleep, you know? You don't need sleep.
I should also pick up some holy water.
Right, Azazel? You don't need sleep.
Well, I guess that will be our course of action for that. Bulwark, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Did you wash the dried blood from your ear? Yet
Maybe.
this morning, Volwork.
Maybe.
Okay. Anyone with a 15 or higher can see that there is some dried blood on his earlobe from some kind of bleeding from the head that he had.
I've had
Recently.
some sleepless nights, but Kill has it worse. Obviously.
Punching yourself in your sleep.
Did you
No,
think too
just
hard?
being tormented.
You're both getting fixed up. Honestly, I'm not going to let this continue.
We will be docking 100 GP from your pay for the Diamond Dust.
I don't know, I kind of blame you for the whole hag thing.
Interesting.
Do you have workers' compensation?
You can list with HR, but we'll get back to you in about 300 minutes.
Sure. Yeah, fine. 100 gold.
I'm obviously kidding. I'm not going to do that.
As you are discussing all the many things that you would like to do, the morning slips by, and it is not even. Hello?
What have I got?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Well,
Hi. Did you
Hi.
all also experience that, or did I just leave?
I
is
think,
Discord having hiccups?
Yeah.
yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know what was going on with
It's
that.
been doing that lately.
Everybody went red from you. It was crazy. All your icons changed.
Yeah.
You alerted the
Are you
guards.
also touched?
Ooh. Oh,
Have you
there goes
also
V.
been touched?
Mm,
Okay. It is not yet noon as you arrive in Nobani.
Yeah.
You pull into port and quickly find someone to pay for docking. How many days are you paying for?
Fuck it, a week.
Okay, 7 gold.
And then get on with helping boys.
Is that paid for out of the? Where'd you pay for that from?
I'll
Just
deduct
you.
that.
Okay.
Just me.
Okay. All right. You guys are at the docks of Nobani. Quick, activate harbor sounds.
Yippee!
You are able to get off your ship and experience dry land once more, if you so wish.
Yay! I just love land.
Uh,
He's dying.
grab Kill by the neck and take him to a doctor.
That's fair.
I
Hold him out
just
like a sick
love it.
lizard.
I'm flying.
Please, my
Just
boy,
like
he's very ill.
He's dying.
oh,
He's literally dying. I see his soul weaving out of his body. I can see the golden sunlight. No!
ever seen that? Ever seen that fucking show?
Probably go to a temple first, not a doctor. Needs Jesus.
He's blessed.
Okay. You guys have not sought out any temples or churches in this city at this point. You would know, having traveled around it, that most of the religious buildings were in like the old palace had a large chapel that is no longer in use, but there are a uh, pair of other uh, places of worship in that same area. There would be a temple to the journeyman, as well as a temple of the twins.
Question: is it 100 GP worth of diamond dust, or is it a diamond that is worth 100 GP that you use dust from?
If it's the restoration part, you would need 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yeah, greater
Gold.
restoration. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go and you spend 100 gold on diamond dust, and then that dust is consumed.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Which, if you are able to do, is going to be cheaper, but maybe not faster than going to a temple and trying and asking him to save your boy. You guys make your way down the dockworks, find and rent a ferry across to the old city. 5 silver for whoever pays.
I
And you
know
make your
these
way.
fairy guys hate to see us coming.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious what of those are the 2 temples that you guys would know offhand. If you would like to search for any other faiths in this large city, you're free to do so. But of those 2 options, which are you drawn to?
I don't care. Closest one.
Probably the twins.
Okay, the twins is a slightly smaller one, more on the outskirts, which would make it closer to you. We'll say that it is right up here.
Winning.
I can't stop winning.
I can't stop
I
winning.
can't stop winning.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
Oh, what did I just do?
Map switch.
Oops. Baba Booey.
You just make sure people know what happened here today.
Yeah.
The Church of Journey. Alright. Oh no, I'm sorry. Not the Church of Journey. The Church of Twilight. Alright, the group of the 5 of you makes your way through the streets of the old city. The buildings here lean tightly against each other in their small squares and rest against the large wall that encloses the grounds of the old palace, which still though still shattered, dominates the center of the old city. Just at the edge of the largest section of that is still populated, you can see a row of houses have been converted into a church. It has recently been painted white and gray, and you can see that there are braziers lit inside and more than a few people milling about or kneeling in pews looking forward. It is fairly quiet from what you can hear from outside.
Oh, I love it here. I wonder if Eric Kindleaf was here.
I'm sure Aaron is giggling around.
The
Anyway.
one and only time he gets his name right, and it's when he's half dead.
Let's go see if we cannot find somebody. See if there's any priests and other on the side.
You easily make out a few acolytes wearing robes that are lighting candles or tending to spaces, but you don't see anybody that looks like a vicar or a priest, or especially not a cleric. One of them will see you as you're looking around and approach your group. I assume you're standing slightly separate from everybody else who's huddled around Kill.
Yeah, just trying to see if I could find somebody or anybody who point in the right direction.
Yes. How can I may I offer you some guidance? You all appear very lost. Do you require justice or order? Perhaps simply some time in both the light and the dark.
Well, I would say my friend could definitely use time in the light, as unfortunately they are ailed by seemingly a curse, if there is any who could cure that.
Outside of small bruises, my abilities are somewhat lacking. I shall see what the father has there. Excuse me. Uh, and they'll like put what they're carrying down on a table and hurry past the altar into what appears to be like an adjoining chamber.
Now this is pod racing.
I think
He's
he's
delirious.
he's super delusional.
If you strike me down, I will come back twice as strong.
I think his following compatriots are starting to talk through him.
It is over. I have the high ground.
Yes, I think the pair are fighting within him.
You
There
shall
is
be the chosen one.
a sound that drowns out your conversation, which is otherwise the loudest sound in this space. You hear the echoing footstep of someone in plate mail walking down a stone hallway. Preceded by the acolyte that you just spoke with, a very thin man appears out of a tunnel. He has a shaved, bald pate and close-set, intense eyes. His armor is a black, almost blued steel that has been painted on the right half a stark white and gold. As he exits the tunnel, he is going to make a motion at the altar, murmur something under his breath, say something to the acolyte, and approach all of you. As he approaches, you see that his eye colors also do not match. He has one purple and one light brown eye.
I assume you are here for my friend.
I am here to do what I can. Other vigorous. Thank you for coming to our fresh church. We are only still setting our roots in this place. Not yet a year. He'll gesture, and you can see that some of the acolytes are literally even now still like painting some of the walls of the renovated building.
Yeah,
You can see that despite the armor, he carries no weapon.
We've had issues with hags.
Forgive my aspersion, but you seem to believe that we can help you. You should not need my help. And then he'll direct his gaze straight at Zashi.
Gun to the head. Do it.
Ooh.
I am merely the finger of our gods. You are the hand.
Yep, that's me. Does like finger guns. I met him. Great guys.
So you actually have
Powerful vision. As I said, my skills lie in my hands. I am not graced by the light twin to be able to heal with my hands anything but small wounds. A sickness. This is beyond me. But it should be something that you can do.
Hell yeah. Let's go to a gem store. Oh, sorry. I mean, heck yeah.
Heck yeah, hell yeah.
Oh wait.
I am not offended. Hell is a place that I am very familiar with. I have sent many of our gods' enemies there.
Nice, nice.
Oh wow. Okay.
A small joke.
I'm sure.
I guess I don't know why I was shocked. It's not like I've never killed anybody.
Nor are you a stranger to death, it seems.
Oh no. Ooh, you want to see something cool? I can hold my breath for a really long time now. Do you have any books about the twins lying around?
My library is open to one of the touched. Please bring your friend back. Our stores are open to you. Uh, if you feel right to donate to our humble clergy, it'd be much appreciated in the name of justice, as it were.
Oh yeah, give me you got a box or something? She starts to count out 50 gold.
Yeah, there's like an alms box, somewhat near the front where you guys are talking. I assume you're still pretty close to the door. It's been mostly Cherie and Zashi talking to this guy, but I want to ask, how is everybody else doing in a church? This is like our first like temple interaction, pretty much of the campaign.
Give me the secret formula, crabs.
Okay, you're high,
Eugene
right?
Krabs.
How are Amarius and Volwork doing?
Waiting his turn to be fixed.
Mm.
Not saying anything.
Man of many words.
Miris doesn't have any issues that he needs to be here for, so
I'm
He's
just
just
curious. Oh,
go
sorry.
for a bit of a walk around.
Boy,
Maybe you should steal some things while no one's looking.
I agree.
Yeah, I'll go
Ooh,
ask the
no,
local
no, from the
merchant when
church.
he gets home and where he lives, and if he keeps his doors locked.
Classic.
Look, distract the fairy while you
Whereabouts in the
take
town
all
are
of
we?
their
I can't
treats.
figure it out.
Where are you? What?
Whereabouts are we on this map?
We're in the middle.
Church
Oh,
of
so we are.
Twilight. Yeah, you're real little tokens. I can make them
Yeah,
bigger.
I wasn't spotting them. That's probably a bit too much of a trek.
The Bachelor.
Just hang out around town, maybe go get a drink while I wait for the others.
All right. They'll bring you guys back if you're willing to make a donation to the church.
Yeah,
Uh,
I dropped 50 in the alm box,
Yep.
wondering whether or not that looks cheap.
They do have both powdered silver for making holy water as well as powdered diamonds or diamond dust.
Hell yeah, let me get some of that.
Let me get some of that sticky icky.
Like to go.
No, they will like take you to the place where they have
Okay.
their healing unguents. There are a few other people laid up on beds in this room. And they have like just a fairly modest shelf, and one of the drawers has a lock on it, and they have some very simple and sparing supplies. You see there is like a small velvet box that has a trio of diamonds sitting on it. Um, uh, and the father will look at you, Zashi, and you realize that he's waiting for you to, like, be the doctor, essentially.
Alright, well, here's the thing is I can do this once a day. Or once a long rest, I guess. So I mean I'm gonna start with kill. Sorry, Bulwark.
I would say you guys have seen enough to that you could hazard a guess that Volwark and Kill, while both experiencing similar things, are not experiencing the same thing.
Yeah, no, he's fucked up. I'm just annoyed.
Got it.
I'm not dying.
Alright. Time to lay on hands.
The rainbow cat's trying to take my cotton candy.
Right, right. And I go over. I guess. How is the dust consumed? I always get hung up in these particulars.
So that's entirely up to the flavor of how you would like to do this. I usually imagine that while you're casting a spell, you have it in your palm or something, or you're pinching it out and using it, and I don't know, my brain always pictures like it starts to glow and it vanishes, and then that sort of is purifying Kill as you're putting this diamond dust, which is like innately a purifying agent. I don't know, it depends how you would flavor it for yourself, especially as a being of like ash.
What if your
These
what if your deity appears from heaven and snorts the dust and then cures it?
you're not an you don't worship Uthgar. We're not doing that. Please.
Drugas.
The bloody fucking nose that you would have after doing a line of diamond dust.
Good
Drugas.
lord.
Fine, God is built different.
Good lord. That hurts just to think about.
Azazel, can you pass me the salt,
Yeah,
please?
regular cocaine already hurts enough.
An invisible mage hand reaches across the room and picks up what appears to be a a, a shaker of some kind of white powder. And it starts approaching Kill.
Sprinkle him, boys.
Sprinkle.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm not
sprinkle that
ready.
motherfucker.
I'm
Salt him.
just a boy.
Kill it.
Season this
Will
bitch.
your own mage hand will bring it and place the shaker in your hand.
I'm just a boy, Azazel.
Thus, you take the diamond, just rub it between your hands and go blow really hard in Kill's face. All of the diamond just hits you right in the snoot.
Ah!
And
It's just smelling salts.
you are ending one effect that is reducing the target's hit point maximum. Kill. Your maximum HP, but not your current, shoots back up to the value that it should be. You are now effectively at, or you're now mechanically at half HP from your max.
And my mag is back to normal.
Back to normal, baby.
Thank you. Ugh.
As
God.
you say that, you feel a hand on your opposite shoulder, and you receive 20 healing from a lay on hands. The paladin opposite you.
Oh my. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Jesus. I could do some obscene things to appreciate to thank you, but I will not.
We're
The-
in a church.
It's the
What does
kid.
he mean by this?
Don't tell them.
Where does the kid show? Can't do that here.
Now, what is wrong with the other?
He seems to be having bad dreams.
There's a very real and evil creature tormenting me every night.
May I suggest the Dreamcatcher's shop down the street?
It's an ugly yellow hag, one we fought in this city not too long ago.
Basically the same one I was getting.
Yes, you would probably need to hear him the same.
Okay, now I need something preventative. A protection.
I got just the thing.
You do?
No, no, that was just
Okay.
yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything like actually anything. That was just a joke. It was a bad joke. I didn't
Yeah,
think
so
that's
y'all
what it was,
are now faced with the problem of figuring out what is happening to Volwark that is different. Volwark's max HP has not been reduced. And how to stop both of these things from happening from the two people that do need to sleep and will continue to need to sleep.
So
Might I suggest not requiring sleep?
Think I should go and die and become like you?
oh wait, hold on now.
Uh,
Wait a second.
I mean, it's not horrible. It's not the worst thing ever, right, Marius?
I I mean, you know I'm an elf, right? I didn't sleep before I ended up like this. I don't think
Right,
I'm the best
right.
one to be asking in this situation. But for what it's worth, it's horrible.
Dude, this shit sucks.
We both have different philosophies on what reborn means.
Well, you're absolutely opposite flavors.
I would give anything to be able to trance like my kin again.
I do miss smoking weed.
Now you are the smoke.
Oh my god, Bulwark, have we tried getting you high?
Maybe that
You
would
haven't.
work. Maybe you just gotta smoke the hags out.
Devil out of you.
Writing it, writing in my notebook, Dreamcatcher store. Underneath that, I write weed? Question mark.
Weed question mark? And then under that, weed with an exclamation point and like 7 E's. And then under that, it's more weed.
Investigation and preventative measures may be in order.
That's a good short-term plan, and the long-term plan needs to be find this hag and fucking kill her.
Okay, that is a good plan. That's a pretty good plan. I like that plan.
In time.
Maybe next time you should really pay attention when you're having the dream and like see if you can figure out where she's at.
Maybe we
Maybe
can
I could
jump in the
try tormenting her in my dream.
Yeah, flip the script on her. Fuck it.
Exactly.
If possible.
Could we jump in
I
his
could
dreams
suggest
to find
some
her?
exercises to strengthen your mental rigidity. There is also a calming tea that could help.
Oh my god, you love exercise, Bulwark.
Walk crosses his arms.
See? Look how big those things are.
I recognize the northern suspicion when I see it. I thought we of the gods were exempt. Have I not earned a soldier's trust yet? Former soldier? He raises an eyebrow.
I believe in things that work. You can do something that works, then you can have my trust.
May I suggest finding the creature that is haunting you and removing its head from its body then? I believe that is in your wheelhouse and works.
We
Right,
have
the
no
long-term
idea.
plan.
You don't know where she lives.
More than likely. You guys have mentioned to him that this is a hag, right? You've said the word
Yeah,
hag to
I
him.
said the word
Yeah.
hag.
Okay.
Yes.
He'll now that you're all feeling better, we'll lead you to another small room. This one is filled with shelves, but there aren't more than 4 shelves of books in this small room. He goes over to a section and pulls a book that appears to deal with uh esoteric forms of magic. He flips to a section about hags and nods as he verifies what he thought. Almost all of the known varieties of hag are extra or interplanar. They can step between the ethereal and here easily, and between the other planes as often as multiple times a day. You would require protection of some kind, a barrier around yourselves. A magical circle, while beneficial, is expensive to continuously use. Even an hour is several hundred silver.
That's going to do.
There is supposed to be an old magician's spell. A dome for sleeping in at night. It blocks weapons and magical incursion.
Tell me more about this dome.
I'm no expert in arcane magics, unfortunately. Perhaps you should look into acquiring a wizard or artificer.
Hmm.
Maybe your bard could learn the song. He'll gesture at Cherie.
I probably need some more practice. Unfortunately, that is probably not within my range and time of reason.
Always getting cursed by some stupid thing. It's first to wear sharks, now this.
And something that would help us with casting this right now. If we can find whatever that exclusionary magic is.
Artificers can make anything they say. Gems that store magic. Ships that fly through the sky instead of the sea.
How about the artificers? Maybe a dream catcher that does what it should.
He'll gesture at you, even so. I do not envy you the price of dealing with those. I will not befoul the air.
Ugh.
He will take a step towards you, Volork, and extend his hand, and then seem to think better of it and say, "With your permission." As
Sure.
if he's gonna touch your arm or chest.
Yeah. Alright.
He will like reach out, and you feel a pulse of magical energy, as if he gave you some sort of magical healing to make sure that you are sound. And he gives a nod. At least at the moment, you have not seemed to suffer any ill effects.
It's a battle every night. I'm not losing yet.
May I suggest, perhaps, if you are going shopping for magic, an item of mental fortification.
find that insulting, but I get it.
I am aware that you are a big man that does not need a helmet to protect your head, but your thoughts are not shielded. Armor them. He makes a very serious expression. For a moment, his eye glows. Not the purple one, but the yellow-brown one.
Walking nods in agreement and mumbles. Yeah, mumble, magic bullshit.
The wry smile comes back, and he sort of steps back to give you guys space. If there's anything else that you want to look at in the library, he puts his book back. It's not sparse, but it is small. Like, while there are, maybe 200 books in this room,
Mm-hmm. This would be on the matter of the case, unless there is something we want to look at Zashi, especially since they have kinship to what is called,
Hey, do you think they know about the islands? The moving one?
I very much doubt that.
I don't know if that's really anything that anybody knows about right now.
feel free to look for whatever you would like. You can always try.
We're going to look for moving island information.
Moving island information. Okay.
Islands that appear to disappear.
For sure. No doubt.
Or
Investigation to search for that. And Zashi, you mentioned something about books about literally the twins, the brother gods.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything more specific about that you can give me? Because there are a lot of books here about one or both of them. Because it's, a church dedicated to them.
Yeah, I guess I'm looking for just kind of a starter pack. Like,
Histories?
yeah,
Gotta
I
get
need
to know
to
your god.
I need to know more about these guys, I think. I am alive because of them. So
Hmm.
let me consult the ancient texts.
So there are some ancient texts. Well, give me an investigation. Cherie, with a 14, you find a book of it's not like sailors' tales, but it's accounts of different travelers. And there are a few that talk about giant masses of vegetation that seem to float on the water. Tuberous and bright green. And it said that if you get off of your ship and wander too far on these massive, almost island-sized masses of greenery, of kelp, you'll get lost and be consumed, used for nutrients.
that's a book.
Damn.
Zashi, you find several books. There are some older books. There are also some newer ones. The newer ones talk about the thing that you're fairly aware of. The brother gods have somewhat literally repaired their relationship. The faiths which have been opposed for so long have, in the past few decades grown close again. The churches of the twilight are spreading again instead of the churches of light and order separate.
Okay, so
In terms of the older information that you would find, you learn of Karak and Ashur, the twin gods of order and justice, the most similar and most contentious of the 5 gods that were brought into this world thousands of years ago. You know that they helped create humanity. You know that they governed the part of the world that they were given for hundreds of years of peace until an event known as the Gods' War broke out, where all 5 of the major religions warred against each other, and every race of the world was involved. At the conclusion of this war, all 5 of the deities were removed from the plane, and well, they have remained apart ever since. But something happened less than about 18 years ago that changed the way divine magic was. Clerics started popping up with more frequency. Paladins became stronger overnight. And a whole new religion started cropping up out of nowhere. Somehow, the arrival of the journeyman seems to have jump-started the divine magic of this plane. Or, I'm sorry, not the journeyman, the dancer. The arrival of the dancer seemed to jump-start the celestial energy of this plane. At least from the perspective of the books that you're reading. But you read fantastic stories about the gods walking the land, made flesh, towering beings 40 feet tall, battling each other in glowing armor and massive swords, killing hundreds with a single sweep of their massive blades.
wow. Can I check these books out of the library, or should
Absolutely not.
work?
If you're
There.
willing to wait, they'll be happy to copy them for you. That could take a long time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, there
I
it
look
goes. My
for
oldest note page finally ripped out of the book.
a
Long ago.
Get a new book.
Talk about the ancient texts.
and
I've
I
had
look
this
for
word for a while. Yeah.
hags. How to kill hag. How to get hag. Kill.
Get hag. Kill hag. Stab hag.
Eat hag. How do you cook hag?
Haggis. Wait, hold on.
This is you feel free to look. Feel free to give me an investigation.
Yeah, of course. How's 17?
Stop looking at my computer back there, cheater.
Cheating. GM secrets. She's cheating. She's getting it.
I think he just got the number for the suicide helpline.
I accidentally Googled how to kill.
How to kill.
How to kill old women.
How to kill.
With a 17, do you are able to find the book that the father was reading and thumb through it again, go through some other things. You pick up on another couple details. You're able to identify the remaining kinds of hag from the fight. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but all 4 were there.
3.
Oh, okay. All right, you are able to identify all 3. The 2 that escaped and the one that died. Yes, the Annis hag is dead. You are able to identify a night hag, especially with their nightmare haunting ability that
Classic.
they were using on Kill, draining his life every night,
Fucking
hoping
bitch.
to eventually take his soul and put it into a bag.
That would be
They were
cool.
trying to put you in a sack, Kill.
Oh,
Going in the bag.
I'm gonna
Kill
put her in my
sack,
sack.
baby, kill sack.
I'm gonna put her in my sack now. It's over.
It's Jover.
Yeah, I said it.
You're able to identify the last one, the one that was haunting you, as a dusk hag.
Dusk.
Mostly focuses on putting creatures to sleep and turning their dreams against them. They also have the ability to siphon life directly. However, you believe that what you are experiencing is a magic that is actually being cast upon you. Which
I
is...
don't have like a necrotic hand on my back, do I?
no, you do not. Well, I guess you haven't been examined, but if you strip and... you're fine. You know, because of the magical healing that you received earlier that didn't work, that you're not...
Yeah.
You don't have any lingering thing that has drained your life. You have had specifically bad dreams that have given you headaches every morning, and that is what you're experiencing. Which, is a thing. Hags can invade dreams. You see that in the text.
Alright. Any information on how to find this bitch's address?
It can be incredibly difficult to locate hags across planar dimensions. However, you do not see that. You see that the ability to plane shift appears to be exclusive to night hags. So they are relying on one of them to transport the pair.
Still, they could be.
Can we learn how to plane shift?
I think Zashi eventually can. Oh, fucking Shuri eventually can, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Who wants to go visit my home?
That'd be fun. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh god! Oh god! Take me back!
Go visit home after everything I've done.
There's that on the walls!
Surely word of mouth doesn't travel.
Zashi, you just keep reading about the lore of the gods. Yeah, you learn that Karak and Ashur are actually, attributed to the reason as given in the histories as to why the gods war broke out. Because this is a Church of the Twilight, you have accounts from both of the two faiths, both of the twin faiths, that the other is the cause. Ancient reports from followers of Karak say that Ashur stormed onto the battlefield and started killing Karak's men, and then attacked the god unprovoked. And the accounts of Ashur's followers state how Karak destroyed a temple of defenseless innocents as Ashur tried to stop him. But either way, the pact of the gods was broken, and soon all 5 of the gods at that time were embroiled in a war. It's unclear in what you're reading what caused the war to stop at the end. It just sort of seems to, from the account that you're given, as if it's incomplete in this small place, or as if this is privileged information that couldn't be found here. Hard to be sure. But as he gets the sense that you guys are done in the library, the father will escort you all back to the main hall, offer you a pew to sit in, if you would so like, and ask if there's anything else that he can help you with.
Go to this stupid dream catcher shop.
He'll smile and give you directions as you guys walk out of the Church of Twilight.
It's better be some pagan bullshit.
You go down the street and you can see from 40 feet away that this is some, like, they have, like, blood crystals and all kinds of arcane symbols. Those of you that can read Draconic, it is mostly just, like, the word stop or protection in Draconic.
Now, normally that would be garbage, but this is a fantasy setting, so is there some credibility to these things?
I mean, there's some credibility in that they do, like, there are creatures that, like, nightmares and things like that that spawn from, like, actual bad dreams naturally and things like that. Like, there are things that spin out of children's thoughts and adults'
Cool.
worries, and it would help with sort of low grade stuff like that. A normal, quote unquote, like this sort of style dream catcher would protect you from most normal bad dreams.
I got them high-grade bad dreams.
Yeah, you
I
got
need the
them. You
good
got them.
dream
Somebody
catcher.
is dedicating 8 hours every night to
Yep.
fuck you up.
I got them nemesis bad dreams.
Yeah.
Do you explain that to the shopkeep, or do you not want to go in and deal with them trying to sell you?
I do not go in there.
Okay.
I got murder on my.
Volwork starts walking down the street about 20 feet out from the door. You just stop and turn and start going a different direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll instead go talk to some artificers.
All right, time to
Yoldi
go
magic
spend
shop.
all day in line at the ziggurat. Oh, you're looking for a magic shop.
Well, whatever would get me access to, say, a ring of mind shielding or
There are absolutely magical stores in this. Many of them are run by, like, artificer graduates and things like that who are working as part of being there.
I will spend the whole day walking around this whole city finding the best magic solution that would fix my hag troubles.
Okay, well, I mean, mind shielding is definitely a thing that, you know, read your thoughts. creature can communicate. Yeah, I would say Ring of Mind shielding would completely do it for Dream. I'm fine with that.
Now we just need to find
Yeah. They also have bands of mind shielding.
Well, like headbands.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a better solution. Ring of Mind shielding is just the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, so I would also offer you like amulet against the amulet of proof against detection and location, but amulet of protection against dreams or something of that nature. Flavor it to be a little bit different. Whatever Volwark's first instinct is, I would want to go with that. I would be happy for Ring of Mind shielding to work for that case, because this is literally invading your thoughts. And what is reading your mind if not invading one's thoughts?
We'll go with that one.
Okay. Roll me high or low for a good price shop or a bad price shop.
Favorable. Cool.
Is that high for favorable?
Yeah, so roll poorly.
Okay. You find a place that's willing to sell you Ring of Mind shielding for 1200 GP.
Is a massive yikes. How's my paycheck looking?
You turn around and look at your party.
guess that might be some of the paycheck then.
At least all of it. Would I get a similar price on Amulet of Protect from Dreams?
Amulet of Protect from Dreams would actually be much closer to like 10,000 GP.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are crazy. I know that you guys would like to keep some money in the bag of holding, especially to pay for like sailors and stuff. So why don't you pick either the platinum or the gold and split that amongst yourselves, so that you guys have spending money.
Should probably split up the platinum and leave the gold for the sailors.
Okay. Then delete the platinum off of the bag of holding and divide it up for me, please.
I will do that.
And I'm probably going to sell one of my magic weapons to afford this.
Interesting. Okay. I think it looks like there'll be one platinum left over as you do this. Divide it between the 5 of you.
Wrong one.
Oh yeah, quick, spend all the party money before your new person joins.
Never mind, that's enough.
I was gonna say, never mind. That's not correct. It's 616 plat for each person.
Holy shit. It's way more than I thought we'd get paid.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a dragon's horde, baby.
wait, Dragon Sword?
Yeah.
Yup.
I wasn't there for that.
Nope. But you negotiated for an even split.
Okay.
Happens.
Lord doesn't understand why
I mean,
that's part of the
otherwise you
split,
get-
but he's not going to argue.
I mean, otherwise you get nothing right now.
I would accept a smaller payment.
Take the shit ton of money.
It's
Oh, I will.
payment for your continued loyalty.
Okay.
Your
Please
dedication
mark
to
down.
killing more things like this.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. What would this be? 120 platinum for Ring of Mind shielding then?
Yep.
Okay. Feel free. Why don't I make a handout for you?
You don't do that.
I will.
Oh, that's quick. Did you do that so fast?
I'm really good.
So, a picture and everything.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
I recently sorted my handouts images folder.
Ah,
Quicker than God.
Oh no.
alright.
How many attuned items does that bring you up to? Obviously, once you
I
finish
am now
attuning
on
to this
3.
one. You're now at 3.
Yeah. With this extra 500 platinum I still have. Should look into kind of an anti-dragon weapon.
Go perusing the staff shop. Shits and giggles.
Sure. Why don't you guys, we'll take a break here, and you guys can, throughout the week, put shopping list stuff in block 4.
Yeah, good idea.
Because this is where we would normally stop anyway.
Hmm.
I hope y'all had fun chasing a trail of wreckage across the water and meeting merfolk and
The
continuing
ominousness.
the adventure. Yeah.
Stay off the ocean.
So, the current plan is to introduce new character next session, unless
Yeah.
anybody feels strongly. It shouldn't be any issue. He has some experience playing 5e, and you guys are all experienced and can help him get acquainted. Be a
Cool.
good game, good classic beat 'em up game to do so. We've got some good political intrigue. We got a good mix of, I think, everything going on here.
Yeah.
As
I
always,
like
if you
to
guys,
imagine the hag tonight will try to do her bullshit and see, like, caller ID block.
Kid, son of a bitch.
And then mail a pipe bomb to her house discreetly.
Discreetly pipe bombs your house.
Discreetly carpet bombs you.
We effectively pipe bombed her house before by fucking cursing all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Beasts. I can't believe they've done this to us.
Alright, I am dying
This is fair.
in real life.
all right.
Sure.
I will just say, if you want something but you're not sure what it is, like what specific item it is or what I would be willing to give you at just like a magic shop here, feel free to put it in like, just like I want a thing that does this, and I'll try and help you out.
Mm-hmm.
A thing that
Night.
doesn't exist?
Thanks for coming.
No,
I mean, within reason. Like, I'm happy to make a magic item that fits a more niche version of something that already exists, or something like that.
The infinite lobster.
We're not doing a
bit.
ton of homebrew in this, but there is, a decent amount. Chris has got that sort of like, Arcane Trickster Plus thing going on.
Right.
You also homebrewed yourself some of these dragon items.
That's true, yeah. Well, one of them is a pretty easy swap Iruski over. It did put you in a little bit of a box, but I do enjoy you getting to do a move every single turn. I feel like that's how Battlemaster should be. It's like you get a list of things, and every turn you can do one. Like sneak attack.
No,
Half
you're
plate
not
plus
just
one.
stuck
Javelins
with
of lightning. Parentheses. How many?
Enough that I can throw one every turn at a dragon that I can't reach.
Dragon. Could I interest you in a flying mount instead?
That sounds expensive and vulnerable to being killed by a dragon.
In one
Broom.
breath.
Broom.
Bro, that does not fit Volvox vibe. No.
Imagine Volvork on a
Imagine.
broom.
Boots of flying.
I don't have the attunement slot.
I mean, swap someone out.
Yes.
What do you got? You've got your dragon item, you've got your new ring. What's the third thing?
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Oh.
It's
How
only
much is
giving
that
me...
boosting you by?
I'm on 16 by default, so it's only giving me 1 extra.
I mean...
Could afford to lose it. And on next level up, I could simply put 2 more points of strength, and that would do the same thing.
That would do the same thing?
Yeah. But for now... Could also get maybe like a better bow.
But
True.
a
Long bow.
What's your dex like?
16.
Oh right, you're good all around. I forgot. Full work is very good all around.
I've done the medium armor thing, where I have medium armor master feat.
Right. Which is such a fun feat.
It is.
Not used enough, because it's kinda not great.
It's a little niche, but it's like that little extra
It is
oomph that
niche.
feels nice.